Well, I mean, it was like a small music community, and everybody kind of rehearsed in the same places and played the same gigs and hung out in the same bars.
Yeah.
Nirvana was kind of on their way and was touring so much that they weren't around much, and I didn't see them like hanging out.
Yeah.
And I only met them that night for the first time.
Oh, okay.
And someone at Sub Pop, I think, or someone in Nirvana, I'm not sure, recommended that we opened for them, and we ended up on that show out of the blue, and we accepted the offer. And we weren't even asked to open the show. We were asked to play second, which was also kind of an offer, seeing as though we'd only been in town a few months.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it was about our second or third show ever. I mean, ever in Seattle, but we'd already been a band for 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
3 years. So we were ready. We could just jump up and do it and get on and off stage. And I think I hung out with them just a little bit before the show in the dressing room and chatted and tried to strike up a conversation with various people, but there was just so much activity and
chaos,
excitement and chaos going on that nothing could be serious, because Kurt was chasing Chris with like an ice tub and trying to soak him, and then they were fighting and throwing stuff at each other and running around in circles like a cartoon.
Yes.
And then they ran out, and then they'd run back in, and it was just kind of, and I'm just sitting here watching the whole thing. We all were sitting against the wall going, wow, this is Seattle? Weird. People are weird here. It's funny.
You're right. The story you write to retell that is really funny. So thank you for sharing a glimmer of it here. We're still talking about the Gits in 2025. The band continues to resonate. Did you hear or see the Gits influence in any bands that you can name? Or in the culture, like, did you actually encounter things where you're like, wait a minute, I wonder if that person's a Gits fan?
Strangely, I have. I don't know if I'm right, but there's certain bands that I see and say, oh, they got that from me, or that's something they learned from us.
Yeah.
But I mean, we learned everything from somebody too.
Sure.
I met Captain Sensible from the Damned.
Yeah. In
San Francisco the other, it's been a few months now, a couple of years actually. But he was familiar with the band. And it was the name, the Gits, that he remembered that it was a band, because in England, a Git is like a twit or an idiot or a dummy, right?
That's right. And you got the name.
Like, he thought it was a funny name because he's Captain Sensible, right?
Yes.
He's not sensible.
Yeah.
He's a super cool guy.